2014 MAXC Racing Series. We're kicking off here in Canaan, Indiana. We've got 5 races that we're going to cover for you today, so let's go follow the arrows. The youth bike first race of the day. We'll see you at the finish line.
10 seconds!
We are standing here with Langdon Feltner, the overall winner of your youth bike. This is awesome. First winner of 2014. Dude, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome. Canaan, Indiana. Anytime we come here, it's going to be a rough, rocky, and just going to be a tough track. So anytime in Canaan, it's just a race of who can outlast the other riders. I feel like my fitness is there, and I stayed smooth and strong all day. And it was a well-earned win.
I think so, too. You definitely nailed it. High five, Langdon. So not only do we have dirt bike racers here with MAXC Racing, we've also got quad racers, and we want to focus on them too. And one of the people that we always keep a constant eye on and we love having at every single race is Ronnie Bird. I've got Ronnie Bird here right here with me. Was able to track him down and get a word with him here. Ronnie, can you tell us a little bit about how you started racing and your situation? You have a particular special situation that we are so, I don't even know the word, honored to have you come to our races. Tell us about what's going on in your life.
Well, I started racing last year in January. I was diagnosed with terminal cancer 3 years ago. It's called mucinous carcinoma. It's a rare type of cancer that attacks your intestinal area, and I've had to have 2 extensive surgeries. My first surgery, they took out 7 major organs. I've been through 3 rounds of experimental chemo, and just this past December I had to have another surgery to remove a bunch of scar tissue and stuff. But I get out here and race because of I just want to live the dream, and MAXC has really helped me fulfill this dream.
Ronnie, it is crazy what you have been through. I mean, I knew some of your story, but it's just to hear it again, it's nuts. I mean, we love having you out here. You're one of the most helpful, enthusiastic people that come out here. So some of the things that you battle, how does that affect your racing when you're out there? These are long races.
Indeed, it was really hard on me. My first race I ever did last year, it took me 1 hour and 45 minutes to do 1 lap.
Hey, they're tough out there.
Indeed, and now I'm getting where I can actually compete with the guys. Since my last surgery I had in December, they've helped me to where I can function a little better. And but the pain level and stuff, it goes up and down daily. So, and I just go out and give it my best and have the best time of my life. And if it wasn't for my parents, they're really helping me live this dream, because I really don't have that much time left. So, and they just, and everybody supports me. I've got so many sponsors that are helping me live out this dream at the end of my days. So I love it.
Well, we feel really special that you come and spend some of your time here with us.
MAXC. I love MAXC. Everybody is so great. Everyone that works here. I mean, they are so caring about the racers, the safety of the racers. I mean, anything you could ask. They really support the quads, and I really enjoy racing up here with Mike and the whole big MAXC family. It is great.
Have you been able to walk this track at all?
No, I have not. I go in and learn it on the first lap and then try to pick my pace up as I go.
I know some people say they're like, I want to go into a blind. I don't want to know what's coming.
Yes, ma'am. You know, in my first year racing, it was really great to be out here with the MAXC, and actually I got second place in the 40-plus class for my first year, and that was awesome, and I'm really going to go for the first place this year and hopefully pull it off. We'll see what happens.
Right on, man. I'm so excited for you. We'll see you out there, okay?
All righty. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ronnie. We're going to head on over here again to the starting line for the youth quad. So right now we're at a big trouble spot here for the quad race. As you can see, some are choosing to go around, some are choosing a different path. They've got 25 feet that they can move around the arrows. This is the best spot to be checking out right now during the youth quads. Again, we're talking to another huge winner here on the MAXC Series, the Youth Quad overall, Drew Moore. Dude, tell us about your time out there.
Oh, me and Cody, we were battling left and right. I got a little bit of a lead, but then got into some lappers and ended up coming back right at the last mud hole right there.
Talking with Jeff and Bryce Cooper here. If you check out Jeff, man, what is going on? What happened? Where'd you get sprayed with all that mud?
Well, the boys were going down through a creek and coming out, and it got pretty bad, carrying water up the other side of the hill, and just had to get down in there and help them out.
True to the sport, we are back at it again with more racing action here with the Pee Wee bikes, aged anywhere from 4 to 9 to 11 years old. I'm talking with a nervous mom here, waiting for her racer to come around. What's going through your head as you watch these races?
Just making sure that they can make it through the track all right, that they don't crash, and that they don't run into another rider, and they actually get their laps in.
Any concerns about this track in particular? We heard that it was rocky, there's some steep hills. What do you think?
No, my boys seem to think it's all right. I've got 2 racers out there right now, 1 in each class, and they didn't seem to be too worried about it.
Oh man, double duty here with Mom. Well, thanks so much, and we'll see you at the finish line. Can you believe this? We are happy and lucky enough to get a word here with Mr. Brody Gentry. This is his first MAXC race here. He's the winner overall of the Pee Wee. Brody, tell us about what you experienced out there on the track.
It was kind of tough, but I made it through.
Heck yeah, you made it through first place, man. High five.
Find your flow with Max's Tires.
Since 1979, Brown's Oil Service has provided bulk fuels and lubricants to the central Indiana area and works hand in hand with local businesses to help fuel the growth of Indiana. Fueling the equipment that builds our roads, providing marathon product to small automotive shops to keep our cars running strong, and fueling the trucking, agricultural, and even the racing industries with our new product line of Sunco Racing Fuels. Brown's Oil Service, fueling the growth of Indiana.
So one of the guys that we're talking to here today for the first round of MAXC is Wes Harris. Now, Wes, I've known you for a little bit here, and you race A-Class. Tell us a little bit about your history racing with MAXC.
Well, I started out whenever I was 7, and once MAXC started up, my parents were like, hey, there's a new series out. Why don't you give it a try? It was close. And actually, Laura Gibbs, she was a nurse at the school I went to, Monrovia High School. And so I met her, and once she started the series, I figured, I could go give it a try. And, I liked it and liked everyone. And it's like everyone here is a family. You come here, you constantly see people you go on the track, and, everyone's friends. It's not like, cutthroat, so...
Yeah, I really like that about MAXC. And with your racing history, so I know that you kind of foot your own bill here with racing. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I just graduated from Purdue in December, and so I'm looking for more sponsors to kind of help me out. Right now I've got TNT Motorsports mainly helping me the most, and Fly's been helping me a little bit.
Tell us about maybe your 2013 season. What were some of your podium placings?
Ended up finishing 4th in the series, so I was pretty happy about that, but never got top 3, so 2014 coming for top 3.
So that's kind of your goals for 2014 and 2015 is to basically, you're really kind of focusing on this more as a sport, right?
Yep, I want to focus primarily on racing. Everything I do is geared towards racing, diet, nutrition. Went to school, got an exercise science degree, so I focus everything off of fitness. So I just want to be the best I can at racing.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us a little bit more about that, because I think about that with you, how that affects your racing. I see you training your friends and getting them in shape to come out and race, but what are your focuses, especially since that's one of your talents in life that you went to college for? How does that affect your racing?
Right, well, since these races are really long, endurance is key. So whenever I'm helping out someone, I want to focus on some cardio base. And nutrition's a big thing, but to be quite honest, the only way to be conditioned for racing is to actually go out and do it, because you can be in the gym 3 hours a day, 6 days a week, and you hop on the bike and feel like you haven't worked out at all. So it's the balance in between riding and actually, what you're doing off the track. That'll be the key to success.
So no crazy lifting out there at the gym for race season?
No.
Shoot. Well, thanks so much, Wes, for letting us focus on you today. We're really excited to see you out there on the track. I think you're going to do good. Have you gotten a chance to walk this track yet?
I did a little bit, but not very much. So I'm just going in blind, but you know what? I'd rather not know what's out there. So go out and do the best I can.
All right. Thanks so much, Wes. We'll see you out there. We've wrapped up the youth races for the day. Now it's time to move on to the big action. The big boys here with the adult bikes. We'll see you on the finish line.
And here we go! Race Manager 2014 MAXC Championship Series Pro Row. We are going racing in 10 seconds!
Perfect spot here, the most dangerous probably of all the course. It is for only the top-notch riders of this sport. Robinson, he just broke his wrist. Man, what happened?
Well, I was just out there trying to have some fun and trying to do the first lap, and came out of the bottom of the creek and hit a jump, and I didn't see the second side of the jump, and it decided it didn't want to accept me.
Excited to be talking to the first place winner here of the overall bikes, Chris Bach, at it again, defending his 2013 championship. Chris Bach, what's the good news out there from the track?
Man, it was a tough track today. It was super slick, and it looked like the dirt was going to be really good, but it was just super slick underneath, and the old Honda 450's got quite a bit of power out there, so it's kind of hard to get traction and stuff, but all in all, it's a pretty good day. Austin was riding great. Super good battle with him all day, and glad to see him up here, and it was fun. It was a challenge today, and just glad the Rockstar Energy Lucas Oil Honda was able to get up front.
And what are your thoughts when you go through rocky sections like that? Are you like, I just hope I don't smash my face on this?
Yeah, you can't really think too much about that. You kind of just squeeze the bike and hang on and go about as fast as you can go. And I only had a couple close calls today, no big crashes or anything, so pretty solid day.
And for those of you who don't know, Chris Bach is one of the fastest guys in cross country out there. I mean, some of these laps he's pulling, they're just unbelievable. Congratulations, Chris Bach, and we'll see you up on the podium.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What did you place there in Open A today?
I ended up 10th, so.
Hey, that's not that bad, though. Come on, man. You did a good job out there. What was the toughest part on the track, though?
Toughest part, I would say, was creek crossings. We had really long creek crossings, real rocky. You couldn't see what was in there. And then as soon as you get your hands wet, it's game over. So as long as you can make it through the creek, and then there were a few bottlenecks on some of the hills, but as long as you pick a good line, you can get out of them.
Yeah, we had a chance to go back there and see that rocky part. It looked pretty sketchy. So, well, thanks so much, Wes, and good luck out there, and we'll see you around 2.
Thank you.
Find your flow with MAX's tires.
Are you ready for the ultimate challenge? Thursday, June 26th at 7 p.m., the Sky Zone in Plainfield will be hosting their annual Ultimate Dodgeball Qualifier, with the winner advancing to the National Tournament in Las Vegas, where $50,000 in prizes will be awarded. It's the ultimate game of quickness, agility, and teamwork, so sign up today at skyzone.com/Plainfield for your chance to win big at Ultimate Dodgeball.
Finishing up the day, we've got the adult quads kicking off here in just a minute. Let's go check out what they've got in store for us on the starting line.
In 10 seconds!
On the last lap of the day of the last race, here comes your leaders with lots of lead changes. We'll be the first to see who comes in first for today's race. Look at this. I am here with today's adult quad winner, Cole Richardson. Dude, awesome job. Tell us about your race performance today.
We got off to a decent start, and I pitted early, and they pitted the lap after me, and I knew they had to pit, so I put my head down and I caught back up to them when they pitted and got around a good amount of them. And then I was leading going with 2 laps left, and somebody stole in front of me, and I got stuck in a line, and Kaiser got around me, and I tried passing him, then Cunningham got around me, and the last lap, he made a little mistake. I got around him, and then I just pulled a line on Kaiser. I never used all race, and it worked out. So.
Last thing I heard, you were in 3rd place. Obviously, you made it up to 1st. Congratulations. Looks like there's some champagne showers in your future. We'll see you up on the podium, okay?
Thank you.
We're back again talking to Ronnie Bird, who we met earlier today. So he went out for the adult quads. Ronnie, you came in early. You said you were possibly having some problems with your quad. What was up out there?
Yes, ma'am. It stalled out right on the jump, and it just kept quitting on me. I think I've got a jetting problem going on. I'll get that taken care of and be back for the next round for sure.
What were the conditions that you saw out there? Everybody's kind of had their own take on that.
Yeah, it's pretty rough out there. It's pretty whooped out. It's a great track. It's just it'll definitely beat you to death, that's for sure. But I mean, other than that, I love the creek. It cools you off when you're getting real hot, and the hills are great. I mean, it's an all-around great track. It's just wasn't my day today.
As you said earlier, this is the season opener, so everybody has to get a little bit more fine-tuned for the 2014 season. Thank you so much, Ronnie Bird, and we'll see you out there in the next round.
All right, thank you so much, and thank Mike Gibbs and the whole MAXC crew for the great job they do. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks for joining us for our first event in the 2014 MAXC season, and remember to follow the arrows.